Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So, yesterday we did technically land on one knee, but I don't count it because it also included my head. Um, it also included my hands too, but my hands were thrown to the back and they still touched it because the surrounding of the mattress gets raised when I land on it. So, I don't count that. Today I'm gonna try to eliminate my head and only land on one knee. Um, I really thought it would be like a physical problem. I thought I like needed like more physical height to get that one knee up because like it made sense because my body was too low. But when I got it on the mattress, then I tried the instinct on the concrete and I got it. So yeah, today I'm gonna try to fully land it on one knee and um, the mattress has been really helpful to try um, like get new instincts. You know, when I reach a certain level on the concrete, then I try one step ahead on on the mattress because it's like much easier and I should be able to do that. And then when I reach that, I try to get on the concrete and so on. So yeah, the rules are that I have 2 minutes and I have to get a perfect one knee back flip on the mattress, and then I try it 3 times on the concrete, and then 1 minute of rest, and like 2 times that, and then I take a 5 minute rest. What else was there? Yeah, when I land a perfect when I land a perfect one knee backflip on the concrete, then I'll try the actual backflip on the mattress. At that point, like it's just a mind game. There's no other constraint. So, yeah, let's begin. I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but it's quite foggy today. Mhm, mhm. let's start with a warm up. Holla. WWW says Naxine. How you doing, Naxine? How's it going? Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. That would be awesome. Subscribe and like the stream. Appreciate it. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. WWW. All right. I forgot to record. God damn it. WWW. All right. Let's try to get it on the mattress. Come on, buddy. Let's get it, buddy. Oh. Let's first try to do it on here. What are you trying to do, bruh? I don't get it. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's freaking brother's having an aneurysm. 3, 2, 1. Let's freaking go. All right, that's decent for a first one. Ooh. www. All right. Oh. All right, and that's the 2 minutes. Hold on. I gotta do something. You quit? I call bullshit. I gotta do something. Hold up. How you like that, huh? How you like that? Yes, sir. I don't think 2 minutes was long enough for a warm-up, so I'm gonna try it again. All right. Gotta eliminate that one hand. I still got one hand. Or this time, I'm gonna just aim to go straight up. 3, 2, 1. Let's freaking go. Oh. All right, video time. Video time. Yeah, you can see how foggy it is. All right. Tris. All right. That's decent for a first one. Ooh. www. All right. All right, less than 2 minutes. All right. Did we get a new sub though? That is the important question. We did in fact not. Alrighty, let's watch this.
Congrats on the new voting!
Hi, I'm Ramel. You probably clicked this video because you're a part of the 90% that can't backflip. I'm with you because I can't either. I've tried many times. I'm not jealous of my friends or anything, but they make it look easy. I'm not joking. It's like a party trick. I've seen them do it many times, even to impress girls, and I swear to you it's worked. You know, I'm an athletic guy. I've never been able to. I get brave on bouncy castles, but like, don't we all get brave on bouncy castles? You can front flip, back flip, death drop. You can do anything you want, but can you actually backflip on solid ground? I'm gonna try and see if I can achieve this in 24 hours. No, I will achieve this in 24 hours. This is going to be easy. Okay, I'm very scared, but let's go. Learn how to backflip in 5 minutes. Well, bearing in mind we've got 24 hours.
Alright, what's up everybody? This video is going to show you how to learn a backflip in 5 minutes.
He makes it look so easy.
And jump, okay? And I want you to jump with your arms too. And power your arms up. Jump for the first 15 seconds. Jump. See that? I don't even know if I'm doing this right. This ain't going to be easy. Now for the next.
He's not doing it right. The way Pygmy shows it, he throws his arms up like halfway, and that's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be the entire way to your ear. That's how you're supposed to swing your arms, like as much as you can, you know, to get the full power out of them.
15 seconds. Jump. See that? I don't even know if I'm doing this right. This ain't going to be easy. Now for the next 15 seconds, I want you to jump, but I want you to then drive your knees up a little bit. Power jump, drive your knees up like that. Don't do any leaning back or anything like that yet. Now what else? We're going to learn the backwards roll. What you're going to do is you're going to do a backwards roll. So you're going to roll on your back, bring your legs over, and then end up on your knees. But we're going to do that with a little bit more power. Was that good? Because I feel like I just swallowed my intestines. So backflipping is actually so damn scary. The thought of not being able to see what's in front of me by doing an unusual movement is absolutely terrifying. I don't know how my friends actually do this. Jack, Phil and Jay, they can all backflip, and Mikey, I don't think Mikey can, but that's probably because he's cool like me. I think as a child, when you learn stuff early, you can perfect it quite easily. Me being 27 right now, I'm trying to learn new skills that I'm unfamiliar with, but I'm not struggling. Your boy's going to accomplish it. Another skill on the checklist. We're getting used to kind of going upside down. Damn, alright. You're gonna pick a side just like the backwards roll, but you're gonna put one arm over, and this is where the bridge stretch helps out. You're gonna go over that arm like that. Oh my god. I think we're getting good momentum here, guys. And I want you to really focus on driving the knees up and feeling the momentum shift. Okay, I'm feeling that momentum shift and I'm getting really light. Oh, you see what I mean? Oh, when I get in my head and I'm like, what is behind me? I'm just like, I can't do this. Person that can't actually backflip. I need to ask Instagram this. Guys, quick question. By any chance, can any of you guys backflip? I'm just doing a little
I think he's gonna get a couple videos where it's like badly video shopped and stuff. And no, that's from another video that I watched. I don't know what happens in this one.
And I want to know if you guys can backflip. Videos are welcome. We're gonna marry the backflip. So boom, you're gonna fully commit now. Boom. I do. Oh! I love that. This guy's a legend. Let's go. The only thing we can do is go and practice. In 23 hours, I'm going to be able to do a backflip, and I've never been able to do one before in my life.
He's gonna really struggle, and then I think he's gonna ask for help from other people.
I'm gonna pause for a little break and actually see if anybody sent me videos of them backflipping. Oh, we got Lewis. Wait, is he gonna do it right now?
This video is
To the stairs. No. Oh, okay, she's really good. I don't think I'll be able to do that anytime soon. Nah. Well, kind of jealous of that. Oh, how do you do that? That was so clean. Everyone keeps saying on the trampoline. I'm sorry, it doesn't count. There's a trampoline right behind him and he's still doing it. Respect. Man, why do I feel like I can't do it? Okay guys, we have a second mattress. So I added a second mattress just for a bit more safety, but even still, I can't get that stupid little voice out of my head. In my head, I feel like this is still going to do some serious damage. Oh man, what are we doing here? I feel like I'm getting in my head. This was like when I was cliff jumping. Yeah. And I get into
into that headspace where I can't get past that barrier.
6 hours in, guys, and I don't see much progression. I think we have to go back to the basics to perfect the art of the backflip.
So I've got to jump, tuck and roll at the same time. It's weird because I'm right-handed, but I have to do that movement. I have to go with my left hand. It's weird. I don't get it. Is my vertical jump high enough? It is? What's the issue?
The issue here is my confidence. I just need to stop listening to the voice inside of my head, take those first steps and tell myself, I can do this.
This is so annoying because I love challenging myself and I don't like failing. So when two immovable forces meet, something's got to give. And this backflip needs to be engaged to me. Guys, I had to take a break. I went to football, it was good, but I kind of hurt my back playing football. I'm an idiot. But we're going to get on it right now. I've called in some help, so tomorrow morning we're going to finesse it. I do not care, but I'm going to try and get some practice in right now.
I kept this up for hours, my arms are aching, my legs are killing, my back's in bits. This challenge is challenging, but as I was approaching my final flip attempt of the night,
Oh! That was actually pretty close. We're making good progress.
Okay, we go again.
time is against us now. I ended up oversleeping and losing out on an early start, but the good news is my man Jack has just
6 a.m. is early, is a late start. What are you talking about?
come to the rescue.
When you're right at the top, you kick your legs as hard as you can over your head, and you're not going to land on your neck. The way you land on your neck is if you like jump up and but if you don't commit, that's when it's like
Yeah, okay, yeah,
That's
no, I get you.
when you're at the highest point. Bring your legs over your head, tuck your legs, and kick them over your head, and just trust yourself that you're gonna land it.
That's the, oh my.
I can stand behind you. You can jump, and I'll just like.
Okay.
You're not gonna land on your neck, I promise.
My worst nightmare is about to come true, but if you think that looked painful, you have seen nothing. The time was against us, and we had to race the clock. We kept this up for hours, but we also started to see some serious progression.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
2, 1.
Right, so the mental block's kind of gone.
Yeah.
Kind of
I think
gone.
the more we do it, the more it comes.
1, 2, 3. Yeah! Man, you got it!
Just as I started to get the hang of it, this happened. I landed right on my neck. It was so painful, and it's all taking its toll on me now. And also, it has knocked my confidence to bits.
What?
Another painful landing. This one looked like Jack just performed a WWE suplex on me. In this series, this backflip has to be done. There is no exception. We pushed through, and just as we was closing in on the 24-hour mark, the camera died. Very convenient. Well, I'm not joking, it actually died. But fortunately, my ring cam caught this beautiful moment.
Ooh! That's the closest one.
Yes, indeed. It is possible to learn how to backflip in 24 hours. It was challenging both physically and mentally, but with a little bit of help, facing my fear of the unknown behind me, we did it.
Well, we did it. Alrighty, let's All right, so now I think instead of getting it on the mattress and then moving to the concrete, I think I need to attempt one. I think I need to attempt one on the concrete and then move to the mattress just for like the extra power, you know? Just like how the mattress gives me the instinct to raise my knee, the concrete gives me the instinct to jump more, like way more. So let's go. All right. Whew. All right. All right. Yes, I did include my hand, but shut up. Shut up, man. We just have to force swing to eliminate the hand. That did not go as planned. The force swing is kind of dangerous. Alright. I'm just gonna try to eliminate the one knee. That's it, no force swing. That was horrible. Oh, shut up, bitch. Oh my God. What's happening? Oh. All right. Try to get a good one on the concrete. Let's try really hard. That was pretty good. All right. It was decent. All right, now we do this. Why am I so fucking scared, dog? All right. And now we do this. Shut the fuck up, bro. Remove. Bro, I forgot to check his comment, bro. Remove the space. Oh, that's for me. All right. I'm gonna get the instinct for the one knee, and then I'm gonna go for it on concrete. I think I gotta be the most overthinking guy for the backflip ever. Apart from some kids, you know? The mattress and the concrete have very different jumping techniques. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's freaking go. First. All right. I just cannot raise one knee, man. I did raise it, but the landing was horrible. So I did, in fact, have the technique. Well, now I just gotta try it 3 times. That's the practice. I gotta try it 3 times. Yeah, jumping on the mattress is fucking me up, bro. It's giving me a very different world. Like a very different one. I gotta minimize that. One more time. Right now, raise one knee. Raise one knee. Mattress, one knee. God damn, man. Look at that, bro. Look at that. Let's just jump into it on the concrete. Very different worlds, man. Very different worlds. Oh. I don't know what the fuck to do now. I think I know what the problem and the solution is. The problem is that even one jump on the mattress is fucking me up on the concrete. And what adds insult to wound is that I'm only giving myself 3 tries on the concrete after the mattress. And that's not enough to get used to the concrete again. So I think I'm gonna, like, without any pre-jumps, I'm just gonna send it on the mattress. I'm gonna give myself 30 seconds so I don't spend that much time on it. And then I'm gonna give myself 5 tries on the concrete. And I'm gonna have 2 minutes for that. I'm gonna first watch a video. 'Cause I fucking can, sir.
You guys have been asking for a while now for tutorials, so this is the first one. This is a backflip tutorial. The hardest part of backflip is getting over the fear. Backflip fear is serious. So in this video I'm going to explain how to get over backflip fear, I'm going to explain how to do a backflip, and then I'm going to explain how to make your backflip better. So if you're watching this and you're a gymnast, don't be hating on the video just because it's not the correct way to learn the skill. It's just our way to learn it. It's how I learned it. Not everyone has access to a gymnastics gym, so there's a couple of ways that you can make it easier and safer on yourself. Getting over backflip fear. This is the hardest part of the backflip. There's a couple of ways you can do it. Getting over backflip fear by going over the side goes a little bit like this. In tricking, that's pretty much about this. You just got to build it more and more over, crucially as you go, and then at some point you might want to add two hands. The reason this is good is because you don't actually go fully upside down, you can see where you are at all times. The main thing to get out of this is that you're going over backwards now. The other way to get over backflip fear is with a spotter. So if you have a friend, hopefully someone you trust, someone who's not insane, they're going to put their hand on your back and they're going to help lift you over so you're not going to land on your head. Now, I don't actually have anyone here to help me show spotting technique, so here's some examples from the internet. For the backflip, there's three main things to consider. You have your set, you have your tuck, and then you have your landing. And the most important one of all of these is your set. So this is the part in the beginning, which is going to get you all of your height. You're going to be standing on your toes with your arms out in front of you like this, and you want to be looking forward. You don't want to be looking down, you don't want to be looking up. Let your arms come down to here, and you're now like on the bottom of your feet. You're going to lift up like this, arms have to go in the air, and keep looking forwards. Don't throw your head back right away. And you want to just practice that jump a couple of times to get yourself familiar. You want to do that a couple of times, get the timing right, so you almost don't even need to think about that. So once you're at the peak of your jump, you're going to take your head back, and you're going to bring your knees to your chest, not your chest to your knees. And as your knees come in, grab them with your hands. Down, up, and then as you come up, your knees come here, and your whole body starts to go backwards. You want to grab your knees, and it's at this point, if you start to do it, don't let go, don't stop trying. If you stop trying halfway through a backflip, you will land on your head. Now it's really cold out here, so my backflip right now is actually awful, but I'll show some good examples. And the last part I want to cover is how to get height on your backflip. So to get height on your backflip, it's all about that starting set. As soon as you start to throw your head back in a backflip, that's yourself cutting all your height at that point. So the longer you can prolong throwing your head back, the higher you're going to go. It's a combination of timing within your set. The longer you can get this part of your body and drive your chest up into the air, the higher you're going to go. When I'm in this position, I lift my chest like this. It almost does a sort of this position. I let my chest come right up like this. And this allows my hips to be in a good position to come through for the backflip, and for me to not cut my height, for me to keep on going up. And whilst you're doing all of that, you want to be looking forwards always. Don't be looking back, don't be looking down. That's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys got something.
Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a good one on the concrete so I can get the feeling back, and then I'm gonna start a 2.5 minute timer, and then I'm gonna try it on the mattress and try it 5 times on the concrete. So without the timer, I'm gonna get a good one on the concrete. Trying to jog a little, man. Come on, buddy. Get those cranky ass knees up. All right. Three, two, one. Let's freaking go. All right. That was a decent one. Didn't touch my head. Had both knees and one arm. Let's try it one more time. This time I add more power to my jump. Nope, that was horrible. All right. All right. Now we do the 2.5 minute timer. Come on, buddy. I'm literally perfect. All right, and now I did raise one knee, but I included all the limbs, all of them. That was way better. That was way higher, right? Like, that was way higher. Yeah, that was so much more vertical. That was way. Hold on, can you guys see this? Yes, you can. That's a pretty good one, in my opinion. That was way better. That was way high. That was way better. Let's try it again now. Should I take a tiny little break just for my knees to be at full capacity? All right, let's go. Five. That was so fucking good, bro. I didn't record it. Good job, fucking idiot. That was literally so good. The thing is that now, like, hold on, let me check something. That was pretty good. I'm calling that a success. That's a success for today. I think I gotta, hold on. I think I gotta stop letting perfectionism get in the way. Yeah, just because I use one hand, like, doesn't mean that it's not perfect. So I think I gotta stop letting perfectionism get in the way, and I should just, I should send it on the mattress. So you know what, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna really, if I can send it one knee on the concrete, on an elevated fucking surface, I can land it on the concrete. I mean, on the mattress. All right, now I'm gonna get the instinct to, I'm gonna try to develop the instinct to land it fully on the mattress. I think to allow perfectionism to not get in the way, I need to allow one limb to still land on the surface. Just one limb, preferably not the head. I think that's how you avoid perfectionism, is to allow a little slip of failure. Well, then if I do that, then I've done the backflip on the mattress. Technically, yes. Yeah, technically that, if, like, it seems like a good rule, and if I follow that, then I've done the backflip on the mattress, you know? It's not the goal, you know? I'm gonna count it as I have succeeded the one knee backflip on concrete. I'm gonna say that I have done it, because I don't want perfectionism to get in the way. So in that case, in that sense, I have completed the backflip on the mattress, like completely. And I've completed the one knee backflip on the concrete. Nah, fuck it, I'm just gonna fully land it on the mattress. Fuck this overanalyzing, man. You know, the perfectionism is only true. It's only true if I'm like one step behind of actually landing it. So if only one limb is touching the ground. No. Okay, so now the goal is to, so now I have succeeded the one knee backflip on the concrete. So now it's time to fully do the backflip on the mattress, and then the perfectionism light comes again. For sending the backflip on the concrete. Alright. I'm gonna send my shit down here. Alright, 5 minutes. Just try to get the instinct. Try to get the instinct. Try to get the instinct. Hold on, chat. Who the fuck ripped off a damn? Oh, it's probably the rain. Yeah. They're ripping off like clockwork, man. All right. I think the thing is that, like, for the perfectionism rule to apply, I gotta only allow my hands to touch the ground. So not my head or my knees, just my hand. Let's go. Gotta really develop that instinct. Alright, first we jump, then we tuck, and then we just send it. No, dude. I really focus on tucking both legs, specifically this one. Focus, focus, focus. Lift this leg, lift this leg. High jump. That was kind of. That was close. That was kind of close. My knee, instead of being like this, it was more like this, you know? I think what makes most sense is to focus on jumping high and then landing on both legs. Let's go. That was almost it. Literally almost it. Now my knees are on the same level. I think I need more height. Height. That's the problem. Okay, that was actually on both feet. Both feet. Yeah, that was on both feet. But I still gotta kinda just properly land on him, you know? I gotta properly land on him, which means to try to jump higher. Yep. Now we just gotta eliminate one limb. If I can eliminate one limb, then I'll count it as a success on the mattress. think it's a little too early for now. I'm gonna try it one more time. You gotta distract yourself, and then you just gotta send it. Okay, let me force swing arms. Hold on, chat. Yeah, to eliminate arms, I need to force swing my arms. And let's see if that fucks it up. Because right now I think the height is the problem. All right, force swing, force swing, force swing. Three, two, one, let's freaking go force swing. All right. Kablam. Not enough height. You gotta force jump and force swing. Then you gotta watch a tutorial. I need like technique.
Made with eggs from Midwest Farms. Craft your layer.
So you want to learn how to backflip with no mats, no help, outside on grass. Well, you came to the right video. I'm going to show you 3 simple steps on how to do it. A backflip is really simple. It consists of 3 different things: the takeoff, the middle of the flip, and the landing. And if you follow all these simple steps I'm going to show you in this video, you have a better chance on landing a backflip after this. And after the tutorial, I'm going to show you a few steps you can do at home or outside to help you get stronger to do a backflip. Step 1 is the jump. Probably the most common mistake I see most of the athletes I teach and train when they do backflips. The most important thing is the initial jump and the takeoff. When properly doing it, you want to squat with your chest up and your arms back. A lot of athletes I see drop their chest down when they do a backflip and swing in that motion. If you do that, you're going to cut a lot of your momentum and your power, which is not going to help you land a backflip. So if you really want to land your backflip on grass with no equipment, I highly recommend training this first step a lot. The second part of the first step is the jump. Once you properly learn how to swing here and stand up with your chest here, vertical, not horizontal, you're going to make sure you push all the way through your toes so you can get your maximum jump, because backflips require height. For example, notice as I bent, my chest slightly went down, but as I stood all the way up, I tried to get my chest upright as much as possible and slightly lean back with my arms locking out fully to the top, which brings us to our next step. When you see the arms go up in a backflip, that is called a set. This is one of the most crucial things that I like teaching in tumbling. Without this set, a backflip is a lot more difficult. Part 1 of step 1 was the jump through the toes, and the third step of part 1 is maximizing your set and your jump. This is what it looks like when you put it together. Notice how I jump and I lift my arms at the same time. I like to tell a lot of the people that I coach in tumbling that this kind of reminds me of being a coiled spring and then releasing once you jump. So think, you're coiling down like a spring as you load back, and then as you stand all the way to the top, that's your spring releasing the coil, so you should shoot your momentum upward versus downward. Just make sure your jump doesn't look like this. A lot of people rush the flip, which is what we're about to cover in the second part right now. But I'm going to show you guys some ways you can get over this fear of doing the flip over your head. Before we go into step 2, I'm going to show you guys some safety ways to start approaching your backflip. Some prerequisites that I like doing are handstands, cartwheels perhaps, and even back handsprings. I think learning just movement in general, just the basics, learning how to fall and recover if something does mess up, is something very crucial you should learn. For this one, it's super simple. You're going to start in a squatted position on the ground, and all you're going to do is put your hand to the side. Once you put your hand to the side, all you're going to do is walk around in a circle like that. I know it kind of looks dumb, but this definitely helped me a lot when I first learned flips. So put your hand and jump around to the side just like that. Practice that a couple times so the movement feels good and natural. You don't want it to feel forced. If it feels forced, it's probably not going to work out. For this one now, you're going to put your hand down. You're going to jump around 180 to the side, and that's it. Practice this a bunch, because the more you get comfortable with this, the easier the rest of the flips are going to come for you. So again, one more time, it's hand on the ground, jump around to the side. The more fluent you can combine that without pausing, the easier it's going to be. Now the next part to this is adding it a little bit more inverted. Right now I'm going across to the side on it, but I really want to focus. I'm trying to go over my shoulder now. So now we're going to put our hand here and jump over, kind of like that now. Notice how my right leg went over the top of my shoulder more than my left leg. Each time we're going to try to lift it more and more over the top, kind of like this. Y'all can see how it's starting to form some type of flip, which we're building up to doing a back handspring, which is the best prerequisite before a backflip. Next, you're going to add a little more hop to it, like that. And if that feels comfortable and you're ready for the next step, what you're going to do now is also include your other hand. So now we're going to use our left and then our right. It's going to look something like this. And you're just going to keep going to the side till it feels more comfortable. If you feel like going this way, you can go either way. Whatever way feels more comfortable for you is what you should be practicing. Once you get that movement down and feel solid, try this. You're going to do a little more jump, just like we said in step 1, the jump and the set. So instead of squatting low and going to the side, we're going to jump and set a little, but to the side. So I call this a cheat flip. Cheat flips means you throw your flip to the side. We're going to go same time, jump over with both hands and both feet landing. And we're going to spam that a bunch of times so it starts feeling really, really comfortable. And let me know in the comments right now, is this working out for you guys on the grass right now? How does it feel? Right now we're learning this with no equipment, no gym, completely on grass outside. It's optional if you even want to wear shoes. Back to the end of step 3, we're gonna combine all the prior steps.
Quick pause real quick. I want to tell y'all something that I've actually been using. I teamed up with Function because most of us, including my over 100 bio and cross is that the instant Jeremy Lin the energy. Just click
Something like this.
below or use this code at sign up. Now I gotta get back to the video.
And do a bigger jump over the top more, but not completely over the head. And it's gonna look a little something like this.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This
So notice how I still went to the side on it, which messes up my technique for my back handspring, but it's fine. You gotta just get comfortable with that feeling. And again, you can also do it to this side and see whatever feels more comfortable for you until you're actually ready to throw it right over the top. Once you do it, thank you. And once you do it right over the top, it should feel way less scary once you get these other steps mastered down. Because remember, this is a scary flip, sometimes for some people. Overall, just flipping over your head in general isn't such a normal thing, but that's why I'm here to break it down for you guys, to make it more understandable and more comfortable so you guys can try this outside on the grass. Last but not least, we're gonna combine all those prior steps and finally flip over the top with our hands. Notice how I threw my arm straight over the top and not to the side to create what we call the back handspring. This is what it looks like again from the side. You can see my legs were straight, my arms are straight. And if you really break this down and you jump even higher in a handspring, it's gonna look a little bit more like a back flip the more you delay putting your hands down. That's an example. We got another one here where it's hands just touching last second. And for me, I like to tell people when you get that close, just start inching your hands away. You don't have to put them down each time. You just try to pull them away. And the higher you start making it with your arms out, you'll eventually just land a backflip when your hands are not touching. This brings me to step number 2, the tuck. This is a very important step. Now there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can tuck on top, you can tuck underneath, and you can just not tuck at all and leave your arms out to the side. For me personally, I like tucking underneath. It's what we call the cheer tuck. See pretty much every cheerleader tucking underneath their legs. In gymnastics, they tuck on top and so on. But whatever feels more comfortable for you guys, that is the technique you're gonna stick with. For me, today I'm gonna show you guys how to do the under tuck. Step 1, we already know to jump as high as we can, push to our toes, and then that brings us on to the tuck. You can see after you set all the way to the top after step 1, that leaves us to step 2. How are you gonna go from here and backflip? Well, that's a great question. Again, remember, you jump as high as you can. Notice how I slightly lean back on the jump. As I lean back slightly, that is me pushing my hips, lifting forward, and then preparing to start pulling my knees for a tuck. Now, when you see people do backflips most of the time, it might look like this.
Huh?
Yes, that is a backflip. But is it the best backflip? I'm not gonna judge, but it's not the easiest way to do it. When you do it that way, you're losing a lot of momentum by not pulling your tuck, so you're losing rotation speed. Style points you might be gaining, but that's a whole other story. Back to the topic. After you hit your maximum set to the top, what I tell people, it feels like for me, is I'm just doing a backstroke in the water, like I'm swimming. That's all it is. Set up, circle. You're essentially just creating this motion the whole time, which kind of just feels like a shoulder warm up or something, but yeah, essentially, it's a jump, circle, pull, jump, circle, pull. You get that motion repeated in your brain, trust me, muscle memory is gonna help a lot when it comes to doing these backflips. If you can drill the right motions, then your brain's gonna start remembering these little things here and there that you can apply to your backflip, which is gonna make it way easier. With that being said, after we jump all the way up to the top, you're gonna circle and pull your tuck like that. Ah, it's wet and itchy. The point is, that rotation is what's gonna cause you to actually do your flip. Now that's why you can see some people do these flips sitting on the ground. But that just goes to show how important it is to pull your tuck fast and tight. Again, there are other ways to do the tuck, such as tucking on top. But again, today we're just doing the tuck underneath our legs right now. We've gone over step 1, we've gone over step 2, we've even gone over safety mechanisms just in case you accidentally failed the trick or got scared. There's some safe ways to slightly bail out of the flip if we want to go for it. Now when you combine step 1 and 2, it's going to look something like this.
So many parents have the misconception that they don't need to do SAT prep until 11th or 12th.
You're probably wondering, Bailey, why did you just jump and do a cannonball in the air? Like, how am I supposed to do a flip from that? Like, I just tucked and I'm not rotating. Well, that's a great question. Remember earlier when I said in the beginning on step 1, when you jump, you slightly lift your hips up like that. Lifting your hips is slightly causing you to arch your back just slightly, so you can snap your hips through and drive your knees. This is one thing I always tell every single one of my students that I teach backflips for. Never bring your chest to your knees in a backflip. Always bring your knees to your chest. So some great things that I will show you at the end of the video that will help you with the backflip, we're going to cover later. With that being said, imagine you're in a hanging motion doing this for a tuck. That's how you're going to pull your tuck. You're not going to pull your tuck down like this. So imagine yourself jumping as high as you can, grabbing a basketball goal rim, and then pulling your knees. That is what it's going to feel like to do your tuck. Again, it should look something like this. Step 3. For the final step, it's super simple. This is how we land the backflip. Most people think when they do it, just throw your legs be apart. You can land here. Before you start playing around with different stances and landing points, I would just focus on trying to get your feet together when you land and staying as strong as possible. Remember, this is a sturdy, strong platform. The second you start opening like this, your platform, your base gets weaker. Make sure when you backflip, you're not landing out here, because that's automatically going to make it a lot harder for you to, 1, stick your landing. This obviously shows me I didn't tuck tight enough. In order for us to pull this off with no professional help or even gym equipment, we're going to have to follow these techniques piece by piece. So when we focus on the final landing of the tuck, you want to keep pulling the tuck till you spot the ground in your landing. So most people I see will backflip here and they open once they see the ground. That's kind of why we showed you the steps earlier. If you needed to accidentally bail it or fail out, these prerequisites I showed you before you should really master before going into a backflip. Will definitely keep you a lot safer in the long run with them. But for now, really try to focus on keeping that tuck as tight as possible. So once you jump, you do your backward swim motion, hold that tuck. You should be landing in the tuck position, feet together. So it should look something like this. And then you should be able to stick it. Now, there are some steps you can do before going for the backflip, such as this. So I call it a cheat backflip. You go like that. But essentially you can kind of cheat your backflip, throwing it to the side like this until it feels comfortable, similar to like what we showed y'all with the back handspring earlier. So I would say keep this repetitive in your everyday training. If you can at least for like 5 to 10 minutes a day, train these little prerequisites, then getting a backflip should come pretty easy in the future as long as you maintain it. Remember, I've been doing flips for over 15 years, so this isn't just something I learned overnight. It is possible though to learn overnight. Again, if any of these tips help, please let me know in the comments down below. Look at this. That's set, pull tight, you should be able to land your backflip. And again, something that you can try this on outside, if you can find any type of like slanted grass hill, working your way down to the bottom of the slope till it becomes flat will help you a lot in the long run. This is something I did as a kid where I went to a local playground and I would find things to flip off of and then find it lower and lower till I reached the flat ground. Something that will help a lot with this type of training is jumping as high as you can.
Guys, I just realized, I'm not gonna lie, just because I achieved my goal for today of the modified goal of landing an imperfect backflip on one knee on the concrete. I kind of don't even want to try anymore because the motivation has ran out, and so far it has given me good results. Like, I'm making progress every single day. So even though I am extremely close to like an imperfect actual backflip on the mattress, like I want to follow the rules, because like now they are like I want to follow the rules because I want to follow like systems and stuff. I operate on systems and stuff. But nevertheless, we're gonna try again. The new rule is just to avoid perfectionism. That's it. Because in most things in life, I realized that I become content, and I want to move on to the next thing before I actually reach my goal. When I'm like very close, when I know that I have it, but would it really be worth it to go the extra step? you know? Like when you reach a goal, like when you almost reach a goal, then it's like you don't even need to practice it that much every day. Like just make it a rule to, like, you know, not even a rule, just like practice it for 30 minutes a day and you'll get there no problem. It's not a problem to just stress about it even more when you're one step of the way. That's why I'm allowing one extra limb to touch, you know, to break the rules of my goals. So considering that, I have already achieved my goal of landing on one knee from the concrete. And of course, like, even though I say that you should move away, I don't think you should move away from a goal when you haven't actually achieved the perfect one, like quote unquote perfect one, but like the transition to it, you know, the transition to it, you should definitely keep it imperfect. Like you shouldn't try to fully land on the mattress before trying it on the ground, you know. Like one limb is okay, but when you're fully transitioning to the ground, then yes, if your goal is to just mark off that you can do the flip, then it's okay to just, bro, I lost my train of thought. If your goal is to just mark off that you did the flip, that you did the skill, which is kind of mine, then at the end you should actually perfectly do it, you know, quote unquote perfectly, just checking off everything. But for the transition to the final stage, it shouldn't be perfect. It should be imperfect, you know. You should not wait for the perfect backflip on the mattress or the perfect fucking song on a piano before moving on to the next fucking stage, whatever that may be. So, like, speaking of that, I've already achieved my goal for the day, and therefore I can stop for today. Brother, shut up. And therefore, there's no motivation for today. So I achieved it. I achieved the one knee backflip on the mattress, from the concrete. And I also developed the instinct to land on both feet on the mattress. But I just need to get my hands off. And I just need to get one hand off. That's it, just one. The other one can keep touching. I don't think I usually overthink this much on skills. It's just that I've been trying to do the backflip, quote unquote trying, for so many years. So, like, I don't remember overthinking this much on a Rubik's Cube or guitar. And I achieved those within a week. But mechanical skills are way easier than physical skills. So, oh, yeah, baby. All right, come on, man. You think that it's bad that I'm landing on both knees, but it's kind of good that I've tied the instincts together so that now either none land or both land. That's a W in my opinion. All right. A powerful jump, powerful jump, powerful jump. Gotta go for a powerful jump. Powerful jump. 3, 2, 1. Let's freaking go. Powerful jump. That's way better. All right, now 4 swing arms. Powerful jump and 4 swing arms. It's a dangerous combo. Powerful jump and 4 swing arms. That was not it. I felt both my knees touch the mattress, both of them. Arms. Hold on. Yep. Now, what was the problem here? Let me try the oh, you piece of shit, I'm getting you, motherfucker. Piece of shit. I see that the problem is that I'm not doing the optimal takeoff. So now I'm gonna practice the optimal takeoff. And then I'm gonna send it. Wow. That was funny as fuck. Bro, I blacked out for a second, dude. I literally blacked out for a second. What could have been the problem with my jumping power? I barely jumped at all. Wow. Alright, you gotta jump. Trying to see what I should focus on. I should focus on the proper jump and powerful jump. Yeah, powerful and hold on. Proper and powerful. All right, proper and powerful. That's the motto. Proper and powerful. Proper and powerful. Which means I gotta slow down. The instinct is gone. What the fuck? Why is the instinct gone? Come on, chat. that was better. I was straight up, had my legs together, even if the feet didn't land, and my hands landed cleanly. So right now we gotta do that, but better. Did I have my legs together? Did that have my legs together? I did, I think. Did I have my legs together? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh no. I'm sorry. I probably just destroyed it. Nah, bro, it's destroyed. I'm sorry. Damn, bro, that was a good attempt, though. Hold on, what's the problem with that, though? I honestly do not know. I'm gonna just try to jump straighter. That's it. I really hope it can heal back up, but it don't look like it's suitable for a heal. The body is like completely open now. Looks like someone just dumped cantaloupe seeds and it grew. I'm gonna do it here now. Not here. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude, what the fuck? I think what I need to do is first I need to try to land it on one knee, and then I just try to add the other one. I'm gonna try to land it on one knee, that's it. Just one knee. I think I'm gonna have to end it for today. I achieved my new goal. So I'm gonna end it.